And we're live. Okay, what's up?
Yes.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite dynamic duo. Okay, the Unbiased Opinion Panel, which is comprised of myself, your girl Shay Day Online, and my good sis, Conversations with Sean. How you bees, friend?
I be all right.
Good. Okay, let me get the right frame up on us because this ain't right. Okay, there we go. We got to use the right
Here
frame.
we is. Here we is.
Wrong Zay. Okay. But we are here to get into it like we always do. But before we do that, let's give a shout out. Tell us where you're coming on the line, where you're talking at us from. Okay. We got Lee. Hey, like both videos. Yes, please go on both videos and like them, honey. Okay.
We doing the Lord's work.
Indeed. Thank you so much. Okay. Y'all comment in the chat where you are watching us from, what you got going on, just say, hey, what's up, okay? But Sean, we get started at the 10-minute mark, and I got a little couple things I want to share.
Come on with the church announcements.
The kickboxing, it's kicking my ass.
We ain't got no better. It ain't
No,
get better.
I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I went for the 4th time today, and I dragged my sister along with me, okay? And she says, in the middle of the workout, she says, F you, Shay. F you. You made me come to this old BS. But she was like, I really got to go work out. I really did.
But she had fun, though. See, that'll be me. I'm like, we can do anything. I don't want to work out. We can do anything. I look at the paint dry. I don't want to go work out. I don't want no parts.
Girl, every time I'll be like, why do I do this to myself day after day after day?
See, and I came across a step video on TikTok, and I'm like, it looks so much fun, but
It is. Love it. We went to a step class after the kickboxing class.
Oh,
So we did a double duty, but we were still dead off. What's up, Miss Ann? Good evening, ladies from Georgia. Hello. G baby. Who baby? Hey y'all. What's up? How you?
up?
Thank you so much for watching. Okay. But y'all, Soror D21 says, hi ladies, all the way from Huntsville.
Okay, we got an Alabama.
Yes, Huntsville. You know what? It's so funny. I was talking to my sister earlier, and we are going to travel. Hold on, let me not make it up now, child. Dayton, Alabama, or something like that. I looked it up earlier. I was like, how far is such and such from Huntsville, Alabama?
And you going to who, Alabama?
I can't remember what part of Alabama it was. Let me not lie to y'all. Let me see what it is. But it's something with a D. And I was like, how feel from there? Because I can go to the black.
Yeah.
But it is the lack in things. Dothan. Dothan, Alabama.
Okay.
I looked it up. I said, how far is Dothan from Huntsville? And that joker said 5 hours. I said, oh no, baby, no.
Alabama is huge. It is a really big state. So when we drive to Atlanta, majority of our time is spent in Alabama. Our
Really?
5 hours is spent. It takes us 1 hour to get out of Mississippi, because it's 6 hour drive, and it is 5 freaking hours in Alabama alone.
Wow.
It's the same way if we drive to Florida, like, because Panama is like a 6.5 hour drive from
Mhm.
Memphis. The entire time is spent in Alabama. Alabama is a huge state.
Dang.
Huge state. Yes.
Ain't even noted. What's up, Michelle? Hey, Shay Renee. How are you, Miss Shay? I am doing good, sis. I am doing great now that you are here. Okay. Soror D21 says, actually, I'm a Georgia girl, but working at Redstone Arsenal. Oh, okay. All
Okay.
right. Listen, you got to do what you got to do.
Good
Okay.
point.
Says, hello, Sean.
Hey, Michelle.
Says, hello, everyone from Cali. Okay.
California.
I love me some California, honey. I'm gonna get there one day. Okay. I'm gonna get, you know what I want to do? I want to learn how to skate so I can go to Venice Beach,
Okay.
little booty shorts on, and my sports bra, okay, and skate on down by the ocean. That's what I wants to do.
I've
Ace,
been to California. I went to LA in 2018. I had just had my baby.
really?
Yep, I had her in February. We went in October.
Wow.
Yeah, LA is freaking expensive. Oh
Oh,
my god, they charge to park everywhere you go, to the mall. It don't matter where you're going.
to the mall.
You're paying to park
Oh my God. See,
every time.
all of the rich and famous out there.
Yeah, but it was cool though. I enjoyed it. It was so much fun.
Oh, is that 5 hours, Dothan from Huntsville? Yeah, I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Michelle says, I am from Chicago. Okay. Listen, that's
Got
the
town.
Windy City, Chi-Town. Okay, Chi-Town in the house. G baby, who baby says, I'm in North Carolina. Oh, okay.
Lucky.
I was just in North Carolina, not last weekend, but the weekend before that for a step event. So yeah, I was
Okay.
Statesville, North Carolina. There ain't nothing in damn Statesville. Okay. Ain't nothing there. But you know, we made it do what it do, baby. We made it do what
Yeah.
S. White says, hello, ladies, originally from New Jersey. Okay. Now living in Baltimore County. All right. So
Baltimore.
yeah, you about an hour and a half from me. About an hour and a half. Okay.
All right.
New York. All
Come
right.
on, Simply.
Come on, Simply. Come on in the building. How you be, sis? AC Wilson says, happy holidays.
And
Happy
happy holidays.
to everybody too. Okay, now I done ran my damn mouth. So Sean, what you got going on, sis? We got 2 minutes to talk at the people.
You know what's got going on, girl? I ain't got nobody's Christmas gift. And Christmas, how many days away?
Baby. Mm.
How stressed I am trying to cram it all in a matter of how many days.
Oh
Y'all,
my
friend,
God.
I don't think you understand the stress.
Oh, you know what? Amazon about to be your friend. That's what that's about to do. Mm-hmm. You about to prime it all up. You got to, and you
I'm
got,
gonna have to.
yeah, but you got to do it tomorrow because yeah, that's
Girl,
what
the stress. The stress. I've never been this far behind. Like, usually I'm cruising it. Like, cruising. Oh, you know how you be like, oh, I forgot about
yep.
little friend here, whatever, little church member, little co-worker. Let me go run into the Target real quick. Now, baby, I gotta do some real
Yeah.
deal shopping.
Oh my God. I feel
My
for
cheering ain't got not enough. I got a Target order today because I ordered some online. And that was like 2 days ago. Because I am like, that's why I've been on YouTube, girl. I've been so freaking busy. And it ain't because I've been shopping. I've been having other stuff to do, girl.
Oh my God. Yeah, we got to get some gifts up in the household. Okay. We
I
got to
want to tell the people, see me after Christmas, child. Y'all know I love y'all.
chat, honey. But you know what? Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna confess. a lazy thing that I do. I don't know if it's lazy, but I loved it when I was a kid. My mother never wrapped our gifts up.
I don't.
We had sections on the couch, and she would like it was beautiful the way she set it up, like amazing, like it looked like a toy store, like everybody section, like me and my brother. So it's three of us. I have I'm 38, my middle brother is 36, and my youngest brother, that's the oops baby, he's 29. Yeah, he the oops baby. He was like, "Ooh, I thought you had me." Okay, he's 29, so we are 9 years apart. So he had his own couch. Me and my brother, no, I had my own couch. My middle brother had his own couch, and then he had like the little chair. So my mom set everything up, our clothes, toys, everything. So that's what I do for my son.
Friend, check your DM.
Okay. Lord, what we done? What I done did? What's
Nothing.
Oh,
I
I love
do the exact same thing.
that's exactly what my mom did.
Yeah. Mm.
I love this. Oh my God, I'm having flashbacks. My childhood. I love it. I love it.
Yes, we do not wrap. And my kids last year, that was the year before. Or what's that last year? I can't remember. Anyway, my kids last year, it was like Christmas is about unwrapping gifts. I'm like, y'all are literally dang near grown. Why
Yeah.
y'all wanted to unwrap gifts? So last year I had to freaking wrap gifts.
Mm.
But yeah.
No, I'm not doing. I refuse, because you got to wrap the gifts, and then you got to take it apart for all that stuff.
Yes.
Take the
Yeah.
toys out. Make sure you got batteries, child. Not simply said I'm a gift card auntie. I know that's right, honey.
It's still a little gift card this year. Yeah.
Listen. Simply said they wrapped ours in different wrapping paper. Oh, that's cute.
I
My
did that last year.
my
Mm-hmm.
my sister-in-law, she gets the best wrapping paper. Like it's so amazing that you just really want to take it apart like carefully, so that, and my family, if you put somebody gift in a gift bag, please believe you might get a gift back from me that says happy birthday, Brian. Don't worry
And
about it. Just you worry about what's inside the bag. Okay,
because
this
that's
is
all that matters.
bags cost $10.
And
Okay,
do. But
I
so
eggs
don't
and
judge me, y'all.
yeah,
Don't judge me. But y'all ain't finna come to Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Cause I don't believe in spending all this money for something we about to throw away.
period. Period.
I just don't believe in it. Even your bags is about to come from the dollar store.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yep. We
I
gonna
don't believe in it.
see S White, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. Okay. But y'all, we 13 minutes in. So let's just go and get into the shenanigans again and again and again. Okay.
We
So
ready.
let's talk about first on the docket. Who
We go.
watched you with Carlos King and Quadrica Lunsford?
Drink.
Child, I let me first say I watched it, then I turned it off. But then of course Scotty did it. So he talked about it. So I said, let me see what Scotty gonna say. So I watched along with him. And I still hated it. I liked his commentary more than the damn interview. This lady takes no accountability for anything.
I got another confession, friend.
What's that?
I ain't finished it. I could not. Y'all, I did 40 minutes, make a good 41. I said, you know what? Free gonna tell me how the last of it end because I ain't got no more. I ain't got no more.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna recycle them Christmas bags too. Simply,
Oh,
okay.
yes. We're definitely doing that.
All right, we are doing all of that.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, she just kept. Carlos would ask her a question, and she would dance around the answer. She would not answer the question at all. He said one specific question he asked her. He said, "Do you see how?" Um, damn, what's the lady name that made the whole show?
Mariah.
Mariah. Child, her name
Mm-hmm.
that quick. He said, "Do you see how Mariah felt possibly when she got voted off the island or whatever?" And she did not answer the question. She gave a good old Dr. Martin Luther King answer, quad Luther the King
Oh
always
my
do,
gosh.
and said, it's very hurtful. It's very hurtful, and it didn't feel good. Ma'am, ma'am, do you know how she feels or no?
See, you my sister friend. Cause you wanna know why? Because those were my exact words. I said, baby, Coretta Scott King, please get somewhere and have some receipts. You make an answer or not. Why we got to do this whole I have a dream speech every time you talk?
I
My
can't.
exact words, friend.
I can't. I can't with her. It's then you know what really sent me? And shout out to Brett. I clicked off the first 10 minutes. Couldn't take it. Child. Brett, understand Brett. Okay. Lee says I kept scrolling past. I couldn't push myself to watch Quad. She does too much and annoys the hell out of me.
Like, it was a struggle. It was
It
a
was a
struggle.
crazy struggle.
It was hard.
She like she even went into it was one segment where they were talking about the way, she talked about being from Tennessee, and
Mm-hmm.
how people talk very country or whatever. And so her and a group of girls got together and they were reading the dictionary from front to back. And I fought really hard to change the way I speak. Girl, can you fight really hard to not be so full of shit? Because
Thank you.
put your gloves on for that and get in the ring, because you are not fighting hard enough to not get on my last damn nerve.
See, this is dumb. And y'all know I'm from Memphis 10. Shout out to Memphis 10. Okay? Now, we are definitely here in the South. We definitely have a thick Southern accent on us. I know
Mhm.
we do. Girl, what this got to do with anything and you reading the dictionaries? Read the dictionary to get a definition. Like, you trying to sound so smart that, girl, you sound dumb.
You sound dumb
What?
as hell. I say dumb as hell. Okay.
Like,
Let me tell
do
you
we
something.
know what a dictionary is for? We're looking up a definition of a word that we do not know the meaning to. Reading the dictionary does not change your accent.
It
Reading
doesn't.
the dictionary does not make you smarter.
No.
You may have a new word that you're able to use, but you're speaking in reference of because they used to say screet and murk.
Mm,
Everybody don't talk like that. And how you, of all people of Memphis, gonna make all of Memphis like that?
yeah,
Y'all
exactly.
see me all the time. Have I ever said no scream, murk,
Mm,
dar? I don't talk like that. I said, Quiet, you a disappointment, girl.
very much. Very much so a disappointment. And let me tell you something. I don't care how many times I read the dictionary from back to back. I'm not going to stop saying, but my DC accent is not going anywhere. Okay? It's
It's
not going.
not.
We say everything. What else we say? Um, we say a lot of things. It's just the accent, it's the slur,
Yes.
it's not going to change the way I say stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I read a dictionary front to back. Not going to work. Not going to work. Like, girl, stop. Like, stop.
It was a
Seriously.
lie for no reason.
And I was really the whole time I was just very upset with Carlos for not pointing out her bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was pissing me off real bad. Real bad. Who she read the dictionary for her speech. So
Yes, she
what
did.
stop sitting her wigs?
Well, come on, Lee, so we can start it early. I'm ready. Come on, Lee. Shake the table, friend. I'm
Listen, Lee is shaking wigs and foreheads, okay?
okay, because they do see back here.
Cannot.
She didn't read that book and dictionary as she didn't
Oh,
read that.
my Lanta. That was a read of the century. Okay.
Cause make it make sense at this point. My God.
I can't. But I did see that in Carlos's interview with Heavenly was getting a little annoyed. She was like, you know what, Carlos, you didn't hold her feet to the fire. Like, you didn't ask her like the real questions. You didn't ask her why was she not accountable for anything. Like, and she wasn't. Quad wasn't accountable for anything. She sat there and acted like woe is me when they voted her ass off the island. But it's like, girl, you don't talk to these people when you're not on the show. Why are you now coming on here groveling? You clearly are on here just for the check.
Correct.
That's what.
And when she started, and blissfully, you're right, it is a part of learning, but it's not going to change your accent. You can learn all day and be the smartest person in the room, but that has nothing to do with her southern drawl. And I think that's why she do all this overly talking and changing how she speak, because she want to remove her southern drawl. I ain't mad at it. Cool, okay, but reading the dictionary and removing your southern drawl ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And that's why I was calling Quad out over it. Like, girl, the dictionary means absolutely nothing
Period.
with
Nothing.
your accent. Like, absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all. I don't even know why Carlos King is doing a part 2 of this bullshit. But
I cannot believe this either.
yeah, I don't know. But are those people truly her friends? That's a good question, Overcomer. I am 6. I don't think they are.
I don't think none of them friends, though.
And
I'm not going to place it just on Quad. I don't think none of them are friends for real, outside of probably Heavenly and Jackie. And at one point, Jackie and Simone. But I don't think none of them really fool with each other like that.
now that's where I'm gonna have to be au contraire, au pair.
Come
Um,
on.
I think they really are friends. I think that Simone is really friends with, because it was a comment made. Quad said in the interview, she said that Simone said, I don't have a problem with you actually, but
Right.
I don't to cause any strife with Toya because that's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why do you why do you care about having strife with her if she's not your friend? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they do have certain alliances on the show. But remember when Simone was the same one calling Toya dumb?
And that's why I say I think it's more of an alliance than I do friendship.
Mm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
just me. I think it's more of an alliance. I don't think they're really friends like that.
I think they have grown.
Simone could stand Toya. Like, could not stand her.
But Simone is fake. Simone is very wishy-washy.
Mm,
Simone is the type of person that I don't want to be around you if you're not doing what I want you to do.
yeah.
Because it was tough titty tight with Jackie. But then when Jackie decided she wanted to have another friend, now you like, oh, this is my friend. I don't want to share my friend. And now you want to disown her for a season. It's given fake.
Yeah.
That's like, she's very wishy-washy. But I think that I think the girls genuinely are friends, but I think it's a quirky bunch. I do. Um,
Mm.
the way that Heavenly goes up for Dr. Jackie, I know that's her friend because she be like,
Oh, I believe that for sure that they're friends.
I lay my life out for Dr. Jackie, and she's so smart. She can't do it. Nobody can. Like, she always talking about damn Jackie, child. I be like, okay, girl,
Right.
we get it. Okay, knock it
Yeah.
off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think they are friends. I just think also the biggest thing with Qua is she didn't put any effort into any of those relationships. She could have been friends with Heavenly. Like, her and Heavenly could have been cool. Heavenly was even like, listen, if you want me to make up a storyline, I remember on her channel, she was like, if you want me to make up a storyline, just let me know what we doing and I'll do it
Mm-hmm.
to keep you on the show. Heavenly even revealed in her interview with Carlos King that she actually is the one that helped to bring Sweet Tea on. They were trying
Mm-hmm.
to phase Quad out. And she said, okay, if we bring her on the show, there is no way that they can not bring Quad back. So I'm like, for her to be doing all of that to help you out, and then you act like you come to the meeting talking about, I don't have an emotional connection with any of you ladies. I was like, wow, if I was Heavenly, I would be pissed.
And I
Blissfully,
think that's why Heavenly is talking
yeah.
out of side of her neck this time. You know, and she talk outside her neck a lot anyway. But I do feel like she was genuinely hurt, even when it came down to her Contessa. That friendship really did affect her for
Mm-hmm.
real. And I feel like her and Quiet Stick, because they gotta go up and down, they spit and spats. But I do feel like her saying that did kind of look like, dang, I've been holding you down all this time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you say about me. Like, I get you saying about them other helpers, but me?
Right, right. I wanted to address Blissfully Evolving. Blissfully Evolving says, what did y'all want her to say for her to be accountable? You want her to have the snot bubbles and tears for us to have compassion for how they did her? I think they have something to lose, so they all hunching.
Not hunching, my God.
Honey. You know what? It's not necessarily anything that I wanted her to do in specific, but I don't like a yeah, I accept your apology. I mean, I want to hear an apology and this is what you did to me type of person. You know what I mean? Like I don't like Quad is very much so listening to respond. She
Yep.
never listens to understand what somebody is saying. And
Hmm.
issue with her. You know, I get it. You have been hurt. They have hurt you. Let me go down the line. Quad has gone through a lot on this show. She
Hmm.
lost a brother. She lost a marriage. She lost her best friend,
Yep.
Mariah. Okay. She has gone through so much. She's taken on raising her nephew, her mama living in her house. Her life has changed a lot on this show. She has evolved tremendously on this
I
show.
agree. Hmm.
However, she's also done a lot of effed up stuff.
I
You,
agree with that too.
yeah, you insinuating that Toya is robbing people's houses and setting it up, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay, talk about the woman's finances. Everybody was talking about that, so let's be clear. It wasn't
Hmm.
hard on that, but
Right.
quite always very loud and long.
Yeah.
Okay, quick on the long, not wrong, but loud and long. She talks a long time a
Yes.
whole bunch of nothing.
And it's unnecessary. And to also answer your question about accountability, when Carlos asked her, Dr. Heavenly said that, you was getting to the point of like you kind of was getting a big head. And of course I'm paraphrasing, you getting a big head and you coming on the set late talking about I'll be there when I get there. And he was like, were you doing that? She never answered the question. And that's when she went into this whole I have a dream speech about her reading the dictionary. Girl, answer the question. Yes, I did show up late, or no, I did not show up late. It's easy.
But we
Answer
know
the question.
you showed up late. You showed up late to lunch with Dr. Simone when you were an hour late. You
Hour late.
late to lunch with what was the woman that she had she not on the show anymore, the light skinned girl. And
Uh,
threw the drink on
Lisa.
Nicole. You
Lisa.
showed
Mm-hmm.
you showed up late to lunch with Heavenly before.
Yep.
You showed up late every single time you supposed to meet with these women, unless they come
Every time.
to the house,
Yeah.
you showed up late. So it's very disrespectful to people's time.
Mm-hmm.
Go on this whole soliloquy talking about the sister circle women and how you shared your platform and brought Dr. Jackie and Heavenly on the show. Girl, cut the shit. Sister circle was a sister square and gone. Okay,
Out of
so
here.
if anything, you bringing Jackie and Heavenly on the show, it was helping your show.
Thank you. That's all it was. And I'm glad you brought up Sister Circle because here's the thing, because I feel like she told on herself and didn't realize it, by saying that she didn't think she was that girl and Carlos playing like, oh, you didn't receive that when I said you was a break. Carlos, shut up, first of all. Then second of all, with that, you can tell how Claude changed when she got on this show.
Mm-hmm.
And she did give them ladies a big FU. Now, let me say this. I'm not saying Claude was wrong for how she did them because we don't know what's happening behind the scene, but you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And you talked for 45 minutes about a lady or ladies you knew all of 5 minutes. And you've known these ladies for, at the time, I feel like that was in season 5, 6, whatever that was. And you know them for 5 years versus 5 minutes. Now, I get it.
She did it on purpose as an
Thank
F
you.
to the lady.
Yes, she did.
And here's the thing. It's easy to go over here to these women that barely know you and talk your shit. But
Thank
we know your ass. So when you can't come and tell them the same bullshit that you can't tell the
you.
married to
Selena.
women that know you the same shit that you can go tell Sister Circle, because you can say
Mhm.
with a whole bow on top, because they don't know you like that. They can only take you for your word.
That's
But you
it.
giving that word salad that you gave all in this damn interview to the ladies of Married to Medicine, they gonna be like, girl, that ain't happen like that.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't
I
happen like that.
agree.
Come on, girl, you lying. Like, girl, you is lying. That's what they gonna do. But let's address Overcomer IM6. Overcomer IM6 says, so do you all think it was okay to bring Dr. Greg back on the show and not give Quad a heads up? There were physical abuse between them. Now, I'm gonna say this. I don't think that physical abuse is ever okay.
Correct.
I never think that that's okay. Obviously there was something that went awry in their relationship, and there were things that went back and forth between the two of them in that marriage.
Mm-hmm.
That's why ultimately their marriage is over. I
Mm-hmm.
do think, however, they could have given her, now the show doesn't have to, I don't think that they needed her permission.
Yep,
Okay.
I was gonna be my answer.
I do think it a courtesy of,
I
hey,
agree.
here's what the direction we're thinking of going, because
Mm-hmm.
that gives her the room to say, you know what, I'm not actually comfortable with that. Let
Correct.
me, you know what I mean? So I could have seen something like that happening. But
Yeah.
her having necessary control over whether he comes on the show or not, I don't think that that is something that we should have. We can't think that to be realistic.
Right. I agree with that because that was my thought process. Common courtesy, yeah, let her know, but you're an employee. If
Mm-hmm.
they didn't show up at 5 o'clock. Now, is it messed up? Of course, but again, they don't owe you anything. Now, again, we can be nice and have a common courtesy behind it and be like, girl, just let you know, when you step on the first thing, his new
Yep.
wife gonna be here. Brace yourself. You know, of course, that is right, but I mean, it's their show. They can do it how they want to.
And here's the thing: they were phasing her out anyway.
And I believe that too. And she's been negotiating her contract for the past couple of years anyway. This ain't the first time. So
Who is the secret love of Blissfully?
I think I think she's talking about Jackie and Heavily. Is that
Uh,
who you're talking about, Blissfully? I feel like that's who she's talking about. I think.
that is
Correct me. Let me know, friend.
that is hilarious. G baby who baby says Quad wanted to get her side out, and they did not have to do all that on TV. It was very mean girlish. I get.
But
I
what side? Can I ask that question? What side is she wanting
yeah.
to get out?
What was her issue with everybody? That's what I want to know. I don't know. Being Quad's friend has to be exhausting. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have that. Well, she said she was going where she was most supported. That makes more sense. Yeah, you going where everybody knows your name and believes everything that you say.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what you're doing. You looking for somebody to big up everything you doing, and they don't know you like that. Heavenly said Quad lied about not knowing. She said that while Quad was trying to negotiate her contract longer. Ooh.
Well, I can see that because Carlos alluded to
Hmm.
the contract and was like, if you finna agree to bring my ex-husband and his new next on here, and
Hmm.
you know I'm here, I see why you negotiated that. So I can see that you But she did say that she found out like everybody else. So,
But she admitted it. Did y'all hear during the interview? She said, "Yeah, I felt like I should get paid more for that because this is my life."
I ain't
She's
making that far.
I'm like, "Girl, what? Y'all are not married anymore, girl. Stop. Stop playing
Yeah,
around." I saw the watch along live and heard Dr. Simone's explanation, but I feel like some information is missing. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I just think Quad, your time is up. There's
I
really what else can you give to the show?
yeah.
Because you are trying every single thing. You know, you were supposed to be friends with Phaedra. Then you come on here trying to cause drama between Phaedra and Heavenly. These
Mhm.
are the two people that's
We'll
supposed to be
fight for you.
keep you on the show.
Yep.
You didn't play your cards right. You can't be on a show with people where don't nobody fuck with you.
And
Like you
that's where she gonna be at. Cause now you burnt and even Dr. Heavenly was like, I feel like she's using me. And she been
yeah,
using me the entire time. Toya
absolutely.
don't mess with you. Simone don't mess with you. Dr. Jackie halfway mess with you. Uh
Mm-hmm.
what's the new dentist, baby? She just there for a filler because baby don't say nothing. I don't know her. I don't know her name. So,
Dr. Alicia.
oh, her. Okay, there we go. Her. So, what are you going to do?
Yeah, because you lied on Mariah and said that she is into the booger sugar. Okay. You
Cocolina.
mad at Heavenly every 5 minutes about whatever she's saying on her channel or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
It's like if you're friends with her and you know, like you get Quad gets overly upset over the silliest stuff.
Yes.
It don't make no sense to me. And
Yes.
I cannot. I cannot.
And I
Okay.
think when it comes to Toya, I mean, be for real, would y'all want a be on a show with your ex husband and his new wife?
No,
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, go ahead, Free.
you take that on. Go ahead, take it on.
Okay, here's the thing, and I get where you're coming from, but this is also TV. Also, with TV, when she found out, she had the choice to walk away, and she didn't. So, if she was that upset about it, if her piece was just that much in effect, I think that she'll walk away. And y'all know that's my stance because I feel the same way with Melody and Martell. If it's that much of a big deal, then Melody walk away because we know Martell, right?
Right.
So when it comes to Quad, when you found out, and yes, physical abuse have been a part of it, at some point, and this has always been my case, what's the bigger picture? My
Mm-hmm.
peace or getting the check? The check was more important on her because she's negotiating and saying, I want more money to do this. Now I ain't mad. Funky Dineva always say, get paid for your pay. I ain't mad at it. But let's not do this whole thing.
Yeah.
You
I think
know,
uh, she needs to learn to be truthful with her shit because you on here with the theatrics and doing the most. And let's be clear. I want to say this. Quad was actually one of my favorites in the beginning. I feel like she was an underdog. I feel like Mariah treated her bad, and she really loved Mariah, and that was her friend. And Mariah, I think Mariah wanted to keep her as her little minion or whatever.
I agree with that.
And she didn't expect Quad to shine the way that she did. And I
Mm-hmm.
think Quad did the right thing by becoming friends with the other ladies to secure her space. But then
Mm-hmm.
somewhere along the line, her head became Genghis Khan and she was above it all. But it seemed like you need this show because
It
you
do.
back and humble yourself and grovel, but not enough where you apologize for what you did. You still gave everybody your ass to kiss. You wanted everybody to apologize to you, which I feel like the lady should have apologized to her,
Mm-hmm.
heard her out at least on I would have held her to the throne and said, okay, Quad, what have we done to you?
Mm-hmm.
Explain what we've done to you. Okay, we apologize. All right, here's what you've done to us too. So can you apologize? Like I think if they'd have done that, easy peasy. We could have all moved on.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically say, okay, girl, you don't call us, or girl, it. Everybody says Quad take 5 weeks to call them back. That's not professional, and that's not a good friend.
That is not a friend. We not that busy. Come on. We
Yeah,
not that busy.
right. So would I? And let me answer the question: would y'all want to be on a show with your ex-husband and his new wife? If I'm Quad in the situation with Dr. Gregory, it would be very awkward. However, if I've put myself in a hole, knowing how unpredictable reality TV is, but this has become my main source of income, it may be a thing where I gotta go ahead and suck it up.
Swallow my pride.
On top, because I've put myself in a position
Mm-hmm.
where I can't leave this check. I've created a life based around this. So now I'm basically pigeonholed to whatever they gonna give me at this point. I would
Mm-hmm.
required to turn this into something. She was doing the BCBG. Um,
Yeah.
she was an ambassador for that. She was doing Picture Perfect Pup. I would have loved to see her continue to turn this into other businesses, because heavenly, if they tell her today she loved this check that they giving her, but if they tell
Mm-hmm.
her ain't no show no more, she good.
She
And
got it.
the other women, that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't create anything new out of this.
Yep.
So that's my take on that. But good point.
And outside of that, with Dr. Heavily, they love her. And they love to hate her at the same time.
Yep.
Their
Yep.
YouTube check probably look pretty nice too. And
Absolutely.
she can continue to still talk crap and review the show
Yep.
about Married to Medicine, even if they do remove her. Now, and let me say this one more thing when it comes down to Quad. I think that Quad, and I agree, I do feel like they both, the ladies all together, have been backstabbish to each other.
Yep.
But all of this around, I don't feel like Quad is the innocent victim in this scenario, and everybody else is the big bad wolf. Quad has did some things as well.
Absolutely.
And did they look at Quad as the underdog? I can agree with that. They did. Did they look at Quad from like this little ghetto girl from Tennessee? They probably did, and she rose above it, and I ain't mad at it.
Not at
But
all.
in her rising above it, I don't feel like she stayed humbled in it, and she got mean girlish too.
Yes.
It's one thing to rise above it and still be humble and still be yourself. You rose above it, got this mean girl attitude. You're telling Toya that she broken Poe. And yes, I said Poe. You telling her that she robbed, steal, and borrowed to pay for their house. You said she accused somebody of stealing and breaking into Anila house. Like, these are strong accusations. Your so-called best friend, you accused her of the cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you did that. What else did Quad do? And this not to say Quad bad, because all of them done something. But
Absolutely.
in this case, Quad want everybody to be the good friend to her. And that's what I think, going back to the original
Mhm.
question, that like, what do you want her to take accountability for? Those things.
Yeah. And I
Those
think,
things.
and then the thing is, she hasn't really done a whole lot of stuff where it would have been very hard for her to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? If she
Mm-hmm.
had humbled herself to get her stuff out first, right? Then she could have really gave it to him. Because here's the thing, Quad is fly. She's fun.
Is.
She's hilarious. She can give it like the quick comebacks.
Sure
Quad
can.
really been a good friend for the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could
And
have
I can agree with that.
been character, but she could have been the person that everybody comes to. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, let's go talk to Quad and see what she think. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? She
I
could have
agree.
made herself the foundation of that, but then it just got too crazy along the way. I don't know what happened. Overcomer I am 6 says, I agree that maybe her time was up, but I just don't agree with how they did it. You know what? I will say this.
I can
I
be fair. They can be
I
fair.
I can agree with that. I
Mm-hmm.
how y'all had her come all the way to California. right? You didn't see Toya is a mean girl.
Toya's a mean girl. I agree.
That's what Miss Toya is. I
Mm-hmm.
They had her come all the way to California, didn't have a room for sis. Then you're gonna sit up there and bring her back to have a second conversation to tell her to go home.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I think that was messed up.
I agree with that. That was disrespectful.
Absolutely.
That, and like I said, I can be fair. All of them have done some bull crap, but to have this lady come all the way down here just to kind of pretty much kind of throw it up in her face of, oh girl, we don't like you, we ain't letting you in the circle. Like, I do agree with that. That was unnecessary. And they didn't have to do that.
Absolutely
I
unnecessary.
agree.
G baby who baby says y'all just don't like her, so just say that. No, G baby, we don't dislike Quad. I don't
And
say this. I think we both, we have an unbiased opinion. We see both sides.
mm-hmm.
So we see in both sides, but no, friend, it's not that we don't like her. I actually, like I said before, Quad was one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
just don't think he's evolved into this big-headed, bigger than life, bigger than everybody else personality. And I just wanted so much more for her. I think that she kind of stuck herself in the mud um, with this whole situation. And I think that it could have gone so much better, differently for her. So much
Yeah.
different. So yeah, that's all that is. But thank you for commenting. Cause sometimes, hey, you got to just tell it like it is, right? So say what you think, say what you're thinking. And the one says my chat room was frozen and I'm still not getting notifications. Let me say this to y'all. YouTube be playing on our top. They be
Playing.
So that's why it's important when y'all come in to like the video,
Yep.
because it'll prompt them to send out said notifications and it gets more people in the chat with us. So thank you so much for continuously letting us know that whenever y'all don't get y'all notifications, because trust me, it ain't nothing we can do or change about it. We just got to
No.
keep the video to get it up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But watching, and the one Lee says Quad need them checks. What's she really doing? Hey, Lee, when you're right, okay? Because that's a question I wants to know. What does Quad do to make a coin? Because Sister Circle is the circle is closed. Okay?
Oh wow.
Yeah, the circle is closed. Picture Perfect Pup. Let's just see. Is that website still up? Because I remember when she had them expensive dog clothes on there.
Right. And let me say this while you looking at her friend. Let me say this. I do feel like okay. Quad have the ability to be bigger than life,
Mm,
honestly. And I give Quad that. Quad is known to being able to cook down. I was
yep.
seeing Quad on an all black network show where she's cooking. I think it's a channel called Black. Or heck, even take
Mm,
over the Food Network, whatever. I think Quad would do good at that. Quad
yep.
has the ability to do it. If
Yep.
she, that's just me, and I think they pay good over yonder.
Yeah. Quad, listen, Quad can throw down,
She
honey.
can cook.
She has, well, she has her cookbook. I think she has some cookware, okay? But I don't even see her promoting that very much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really see her talking about that. And that could have been a thing. Like, she could have had everybody over her house and cooked for them.
Yep.
Like, promoting her business, doing stuff like that. Like, I just really wanted more for her. That's all.
Yeah.
But we're gonna transition out of the conversation about Quad because child, obviously she done frustrated the masses. Okay. But we're gonna get through these last couple of comments. They all have said terrible things about each other. Do you remember how Toya kept telling Lisa that her husband was Gay? That's horrible. Yeah, Toya is just a bieiei.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely a bi. I thought
And
it was
Tori was the one who told that Aiden wasn't Mariah uh
that.
child's father. So
Yeah,
yeah, she's definitely a mean girl.
she should not have done that with her broke ass. Well,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, but her mismanaging money behind, because
Yeah.
that was care that you mismanage your money, the way y'all moving around. Your husband had to keep telling you trying to keep up with the Joneses. We're living in our biggest expense. This house, we gotta move. I remember him saying that. And she's just like, I don't. Toya is the type of person, she don't want nobody to see her sweat. She don't want them to know that it ain't really as grand as it is.
Yeah.
Now, finances good now, probably, but
Mm-hmm.
again, probably won't let it get out there that it ain't if it ain't good. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was weird to bring her to Cali too, Miss Ann. Chanel Chanel Roberson says, I'm sorry, these ladies treated Quad like crap since first season. I would have said, F all you ladies and Toya. You just want the free life like me. I don't care. Okay, sorry, F all them. Say it with your chest, sis. Say
Okay.
it with your chest. Okay. But y'all, we gonna get on to the get on, okay? Let's talk about Mr. Christian Keys. There has been
Woo.
buzz all over the internets, okay? All over the internets, with Christian Keys bringing forth his uh, previous incidents of SA, okay? Y'all know what SA stands for, and if you don't, we can't say it. But I can't rhyme with it. But anyway, there was some harassment of the genitalia, okay, going on. That's what it is. So he has alluded to there being a billionaire, okay, that is doing this, that he has previously worked with in the media space. And there have been videos that people have done. Queen Sheba did a video where she pulled up Black millionaires, okay, in the United States. And the only one that actually connected, that's a man, because he said it was a man. And then I think he alluded to there being a female too. I didn't really, people kept saying he said it was a female too, but I didn't get that out of what
He
he
did.
said.
He was talking about a female as well. Not
Okay.
as being a billionaire, but as a lady violating him.
Okay.
He did. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's a straight, let's start this off with saying he is a straight man. He
Mm-hmm.
don't have one beard in his bed, okay? All right, and it's a very nice beard that he
Good
has.
looking man.
He is a handsome. That is one handsome man, honey.
Good looking
Okay,
man right there.
so apparently this said billionaire, okay, uh, he auditioned for a show. He utilized his talents to get this role, and they wanted to come up to his apartment. They come to his apartment. He's thinking that they're speaking, further about the opportunity. And this person offers him $100,000 just to look at him in the boudoir. And he says to said person, I don't go like that. Okay. I don't like that. That ain't what I do. Okay. You gonna hire me off of my talents and my talents alone. Okay. I don't rock out with my cock out. That's not what I do. Okay. So don't ask me to take these Hanes my way off in my house. You dig? So people of the social media ville are alluding to it being Mr. Tyler Perry. Okay. A lot of people were saying that there's no way, absolutely not, because Tyler Perry, he's doing all the Queen's Men. Okay. If you watch all the Queen's Men like I do, you will know that that is written and created by Christian Keys.
Yes.
Okay. Tyler Perry, Christian Keys wrote the first season.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and messed and effed it all up. Second season and the third season, writing some bullshit. Okay. Now there could be a reason why he came in and did that. There could be a reason why he greenlit the show for his network. He may have tried to pay him the 100,000, and Christian said, "No, I don't want your $100,000. Okay, I just want you to stop harassing me." And that may have been his way. This is alleged in my opinion. Okay, let me put the banner up because I ain't got time to play with y'all.
Put the banner up.
Play with the peoples. Okay, I don't play. That could have been his way of giving him a show, right? Green lighting his show, giving him some rights, something he can make residual income off of, to say, hey, brother, man, I really am sorry about what I did. I appreciate your respect, your talent. I'm going to go ahead and take on your show for you. But then he could have came back and said, you know what? Now I really got you by the balls because you on my studio grounds. And now if you try to take your show somewhere else, how you gonna tell all these? How you gonna act? How you gonna tell all these people? Ooh, guess what? You don't got a job no more. Like it, you see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. You now are tied to this individual that could have put that potentially was the one that was harassing you. Now, did you put yourself in this position, Mr. Keys? If this is the case, you did. Sean, tell me what you're thinking, because I see your wheels is turning.
Okay, I got a question first before I go into a statement. Do you feel like it's TP?
I do.
You feel like it's TP?
I do. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Okay,
And
here's my thoughts. Oh, go ahead.
I say, in my opinion.
Okay. Here's my. Oh, let me say this, baby. I'm putting them past nobody. So I'm not going to get a cake for Mr. TP and say, oh, he would never, because the minute you say somebody would never, they come nevering like they've never before. So I am not going to do that. But I will say this. I believe him. I think you can hear the sincerity in his tone. You can hear the anger in his tone, the hurt, like all of the above. So I believe what he's saying. And I also think that men do get overlooked by there's no such thing that a man can be SA when they can definitely be
Absolutely
as well, right? You know, and we already know what SA is. We all been taught the lesson. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yep.
Keep your hands to yourself. So I don't know if it's TP. I don't know who it is. It sounds like the easier target because, of course, they've worked together and all of that. But I don't know who it could be at this point. I don't know. I think it's an easy target to say TP, but I don't know. But I believe him. Believe him.
Here's what I would say to that. If it's not TP, you owe it to him to say that.
I agree with that.
You come out and you make accusations like that, you have to. Christian Keys is a very smart man.
He's being crafty.
If you come out and do something like this, right? You know that you got to work with this man. Your show is coming out January 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
All the Queen's Men is set to come back. So you got to know that you doing this, right? This is in this man's studio, right? He could he could take this show away if he very much wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And you are putting those actors' livelihood in jeopardy as well. So with that being said, he's playing Russian roulette because he could be playing the game of, oh, if you take my show away, that's going to show that it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I didn't say who it was, but I also didn't say who it wasn't.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And I don't want to be tap dancing on victim shaming Bill. That's what I don't want.
Correct.
I just want to put my critical thinking cap on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I hear somebody, if I am Christian Keys and I'm coming out with an accusation like that, the first thing I'm going to do is say who it's not, especially with who I'm connected to,
Right.
that it could be immediately. You know what I mean? That person comes immediately to people's mind because he's done plays with Tyler Perry, right? Basically, I want to say a lot of his body of work is with Tyler.
With him. So my question is, because he keeps saying billionaire, and he said this been going on, or this happened a decade and a half ago. So we're talking about 15 years, right? This happened 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
by us putting on our thinking hat and critical thinking hat, Tyler was not a billionaire 15 years ago.
He wasn't. He was.
So that's why I asked the question, do you think it's him? But I also feel like Christian was talking about a lot of people.
Right.
I
Right.
don't think this was, now who he wanting to air is yet definitely this, whoever this single person is. But for me, it also sounded like he was talking about a number of people that has, tried this bull crap with him.
Yep. I just think at this point, if it's not Tyler Perry, you got to say it's not Tyler Perry.
I agree with that. I agree.
No. Lee says, baby, when Christian said the billionaire had other male actors on his payroll who come and hold their ankles, get their 100K and then leave, I'm like, woo, who doing the bending?
That line is from For Color Girls. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, on Janet Jackson. Listen, I said the same thing. I said, DeVal, is you over
My
there?
mom went to him too.
I said, is you over there bending down to the ground? I hope not. But I will hope that he don't feel like he need to do that, because him and Kadeen had a very huge media presence before that. Tyler coming aboard, giving him that job has changed his life. But you know who I went to DeVal, but then I also went to Rodeo. Preston, the man that plays. I'm like, because Tyler Perry said that he wasn't really an actor, and like he just asked him to give him a chance. I'm like, Preston, child, I hope you ain't, baby, no. But
His name is Trinity. The reason why I can remember that because my daughter name is Trinity.
Yep,
So
Trinity White House, I think that's his name.
Something like that, yeah, but his name Trinity. Mm-hmm.
If it's TP, then say it. Don't tease us. Own it, so it does not happen to someone else. Period. That's what I agree. Absolutely. I believe Christian 1,000,000%. Yeah, I do too. Happened to him. I just am like, because of his close connections, that everybody, you gotta be smart enough to know that people are going to assume that it's Tyler. If it wasn't TP, mercy. You know what? And what makes me think it's TP, he said, if you hear the person's voice, you're going to know them right away.
Distinct voice, yeah.
They're a billionaire. And I question whether he means he was saying they are a billionaire now or back then.
Okay.
I
can
feel
see that.
They're a billionaire now. So I don't know. But again, I think we're all on the same page of you gotta say who it wasn't, at least.
Yeah.
Why now? What is his real objective? If it happened, then he deserves vindication. But if it did not, don't let TP become collateral damage. Well, I do believe, I believe any victim. I do believe that if something happened, we never know what's going on in somebody's head while they haven't come out, i.e. Cassie, a lot of other victims. And he did say that Cassie out was something that gave him the bravery. Like he said, this thing keeps him up at night all the time. And it's just something he talk about. And by her coming forward, he said, you know what? I want to get this out here because I don't want this to happen to anybody else. I really don't. I want this to stop.
And I agree. I think Cassie coming out really did give a lot of people strength to say and give their piece on things. Because if you can go up against Diddy and he's this big beloved person, everybody know him, blah blah blah. This mega star that stands besides Jay-Z, who I think is next. Oh, not Lance Gross. Oh no, he's so fine too. But yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get you Isis Blue. I mean Candy. Talking about some weird voice sound like Medea. I cannot. Overcomer I am sick says, but why keep working with someone who makes you feel uncomfortable? That part. You just never know. Here's my thing. You never know what hold somebody has on people.
I
I'm saying, Cassie, people could say, why stay in a relationship with somebody that is beating on you and doing this, all the alleged things that
mm-hmm.
it came out that Diddy was doing to her, getting drugging you and making you have all these encounters with all these people. You never know what was going on. We will never know
Yeah.
why the things that they do, but when they decide to come forward and bring it out so that it can stop happening to other people, all we can do is just support them in their
Mm-hmm.
courage, and hopefully they can prevent it from happening to other people as well.
And he made a good point too. When men come out, it is overlooked. It
Mhm.
is like, oh, nobody have, it's not listened to. So I do feel like women definitely have more of a voice when it comes to SA, and we are always believed as we should be.
Yep.
So, and I think that probably played a big part as to why he didn't say anything,
Mhm.
because who's going to listen or believe him or feel it's just like when he was speaking about the woman. Most people probably feel like, oh, she just, leave her alone. That's cool. Da 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 da. But if I'm uncomfortable, then I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
Don't grab his junk, especially if he told you multiple times, you know,
Exactly.
not to do this. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and you having parties and getting in the bed with this person, and they tell you this is listen, I'm drunk off Hennessy. I thought I was could be okay sleeping in this room.
Mm-hmm.
You are apologizing to me, but then in the next breath, you got a handful of balls. Like what? That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. But y'all, I just hope that Christian gets the support that he needs. I hope that he comes out of this victorious. I hope that we get some more information so that the world can move on and know who the heck he talking about, so that we can point and hold the individuals accountable that we need to hold accountable for doing this to people, because the casting couch needs to stop.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is the tip of the iceberg. I feel like a lot of people about to be exposed. A
Oh
lot of people are about to be
yeah.
exposed. So,
Yeah, social media has created grounds for people to no longer have to do those things.
mm-hmm.
To the top, being noticed, right? People are doing things all the time to get attention, left
Yep.
and right. And so you no longer have to go and suck a little dick behind the door to
Mm-hmm.
on TV. Now people are like, okay, I want to sell these shows. I want talent. And this is what I got to do to get the talent, because I have to compete with other people to get this talent.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have to suck on a little bit of their dick for me to get the talent.
Not a little pain.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Like, I might own the casting couch nowadays. You know what I mean? So listen, the casting couch it's got to be closed. Now I know it's always gonna be somebody sitting on it, child. But
Yeah.
just know the way the world has evolved, we ain't got to do that no more.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Comment down in the chat y'all thoughts and feelings on the Christian Keys situation. Okay. Moving on. Bell Collective. Friend, I want to get rid of Marie. Hold on, Candy. Candy. Shave her tongue.
Y'all know Fred don't mind. She gonna say it. She
I like
don't mind.
Candy,
Fred gonna say
girl.
it.
She like, Shay, I know you over there trying to bite your tongue, girl, because you be saying some wild shit.
Shay had to put it out there. Come on, Shay.
Listen, I got to. You got to go on to say it. But y'all, we over here on the Bell Collective, okay? Ann said the show I don't watch. Huh? You got to watch Bell Collective, Ann.
Bell Collective is everything. Everything.
Bell Collective is everything, okay? You got to
Yeah.
come on downtown to the Bell Collective round, okay?
It's good.
Bell Collective, this episode, I am tired of Marie. I'm getting tired of her more and more every episode. She pissed me off episode before last when she did all this stuff with like you trying to start stuff with Akeisha and Letitia. It's very clear. Let's be real. Letitia does not have the money to play in the yards that Akeisha plays in. She doesn't. She was never equipped with the financial arsenal to go down to Fair Street, okay, and purchase all these said properties that she's trying to purchase. This is just something, I get it. It's very admirable. It's great. But you, ma'am, are just coming from being the housewife from the man that plays around on the tugboats for months. What money do you have all of a sudden that has poured into your bank account to help you buy all of this stuff? What does your credit score look like, honey? Because the Navy Federal been around the town denying the peoples. Okay, so what is you talking about? Shout out to Navy Federal though, because that's where my mortgage loan is through. So I mean, they like a so like, sorry guys, damn, that's effed up. They're doing that to us.
This
That's
how I felt when Wells Fargo came out, because I'm like, crap, this is who my mortgage is through. Why y'all going to Wells Fargo?
damn it, Navy Federal, you bastard. Moving on. I'm gonna pay my mortgage, I promise. Um, but yes, you are trying to start something between Akeisha and Letitia. Now, Letitia is jealous of Akeisha because she has familial roots down there on the Fair Street. Okay, they actually already own buildings down there. So the same buildings that you're trying to buy, you're probably trying to buy them from her. There's one building in question that she's trying to acquire, from my understanding, that's going to help them to create this whole revamp of this street.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to block them because apparently they have other plans for the area. So they won't sell to either one of y'all at this point. So Marie just being a messy old coot coming over here trying to start shit between the two of them. Like, I don't even understand what Marie's purpose on the show anymore is.
So now she definitely don't have a storyline.
She doesn't.
But I also feel like she's fighting Letitia's battles.
Absolutely.
And you're going up against Akeisha for no apparent reason. You don't have no beef with Akeisha. You have no problem with her. So I feel like Marie is just vomiting everything that Letitia has been saying or still saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, what's your beef with her?
Period.
Even when she first came on the scene, you didn't have a problem with her. It was
Right.
Akeisha and Letitia going back and forth. So I feel like Marie is using this as a way to kind of stay on the show, but you're just being her mouthpiece at this point.
Absolutely.
Because again, what we talking about? Where your grandchildren at? Where your husband or whatever he was to you? Heck, for God's sake, where is Essie at? We saw Essie all the time in the beginning. Where do you see Essie like that no more?
First of all, Essie seems to be the one that's the real business lady. Cause Marie, you don't even know what the hell be going on most.
She don't know nothing.
You don't know anything. Yep. So, girl, what is your role again? What's your job?
And I feel like that's a bad look for her, because even when Akeisha went to go talk to her, and you like, oh, I don't know this and I don't know, girl,
yeah.
Why don't you know anything? Come on now.
Yeah, and I'm so tired of her using, and Marie, like, I'm so tired of her using her mother as a sympathy pool. Like, obviously her mother is still on something.
Of course.
Very obvious that her mother is still Why are you letting her live in your house? So you want to talk about her stealing your mink coat, whatever the case may be. Why don't you put your mother in a facility?
Facility, how about that?
Yeah, or get her own apartment. You so rich. Get her own place with nothing in it but a bed and a TV. Okay? Mm-hmm. Nothing in there she can steal. And just let her live out the rest of her days. Because her mother, I hate to say it, but the way that she's looking and acting, that addiction has taken over.
Oh, it's on her strong.
Yeah.
It's strong. And I kind of hate that Marie is Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I hate that Marie is almost exploiting her mother
Yeah,
for a storyline because she really is sick.
she is.
She's sick for real.
Mhm.
Like, bring back your doggone. I'd rather you try to juggle you trying to raise your grandkids because your son out doing whatever, whatever, whatever. I'd rather see that, and I'm not even a big Marie fan. I'd
Mhm.
rather see that versus you using your mother as a storyline and you know
Yeah.
she's sick. And then people are mean and
Mhm.
cruel. You know they talking about your mom.
Yes.
Get her
Yeah.
off the screen.
Mhm.
Off.
Yeah, I think it's very rude, and I think it is um I just think that it's very irresponsible for her
Yep.
mother on this show, because
I
I
agree.
feel for that woman. You know, something is really, she is battling some very bad, really bad demons.
Mm-hmm.
Exploited like she has been on this show is just absolutely insane. And
Yep.
I'm, what type of person are you? What kind of daughter are you, Marie? To This isn't something where you're trying to show the public, hey, listen, hey, I deal with it too. No, you're not doing this to help people.
Do not.
You're doing something this to, woe is me. My mom is addicted to drugs, and see what I gotta deal with. And
Mm-hmm.
life, guys, I'm always playing Captain Save a Ho. I'm saving my mama, saving my kids, saving my grandchildren, saving
Mm-hmm.
this. I'm putting my cape on one day at a
Yep.
time. No.
Yep. I agree. She's doing it for the wrong reasons, and because she's already sick, like you
Mm-hmm.
know, the people in Jackson, Mississippi, seeing her mama.
Yep.
You
Absolutely.
probably ain't doing nothing but making it worse.
100%. A
Cause
hundred.
they calling her over there. She probably partying, doing. You're making it worse. You're not helping the situation. I mean, Marie, do better. You ain't that nose. Goodbye.
Latasha V says, I'd rather watch Essie on the show. You are absolutely right, Latasha V. I would too.
Yeah.
Because Essie is the one that seemed to know more about what's going on. And
Yep.
people, like Latrice even said in her sit down chat with Stormy and Latrice on Carlos King's channel, uh,
Mm-hmm.
that she actually likes Essie. Latrice says she likes Essie. She said Essie is the more level-headed one between the two of them.
Mm-hmm. I can see
So
that.
I can see that too. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
goes along with the mess in some situations because Marie is her friend and she
Yep.
just long to get along. But it's like, girl, Marie, you really don't have nothing going on.
Yep.
You going on. And I'm so sick and tired of Letitia using Marie as a prop. You sit up here and have her do your dirty work, going to meet with the man, Tambra's ex, and all that, and carrying on. But then you want to apologize to Tambra again in front of Marie and make Marie look like a fool for defending you. And then Marie sits there at the end of the episode and doubles down on, because Tamara was like, you didn't like, she wanted an apology for Marie going to see the guy. And Marie was like, I don't have to, I'm not apologizing for that. You always lying about your life. So, we shouldn't have to do any of that to get to know you. First of all, you're not entitled to my business, lady. That happened years ago. This show is happening now, current day. If as long as I'm talking to you about what's going on with me now, cool, because this is my reality now. I don't have to tell you about some bozo that I had to deal with some obviously horrific situations with years ago. Are you going to tell me about all your exes?
See, here's the thing with Marie. You know, chat, subscribers, friend, y'all gonna listen to me one day. I'm telling y'all, Letitia is the freaking villain and has been from day one. She's playing Marie is loud and obnoxious all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to put it on her while Letitia is able to throw the rock, hide her hand, and also hide behind the giant that we know that is Marie. So because she's doing that, and same thing with the Tampa situation, like I said with Aikisha, you don't have a problem with Aikisha, and you never had a problem with Tambra. Only Letitia have a problem with Tambra. We saw was it the season finale or however they got it broken up mid-season, whatever it was, where Maria admitted that Letitia told her to go meet up with the man.
Wow.
Sorry for Marie and the smoke that she's getting, because at your big age and your big self, you could have said no. Like, girl, we pushing it.
Exactly.
We ain't finna do this. Now, I don't mind being a little messy. I don't mind, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not finna ready to go and meet up with a nigga that I don't even know nothing about. And you want me by myself to go meet up with somebody I have no clue who it is. Girl, Marie, you dumb.
And for what?
Big D.
That's the biggest part. Why am I doing this? For
That
why?
part.
Why for come? Like,
Why for come?
This makes absolutely no sense to do. Why would I need to do that? Like, and Tambra, if you really are that bothered by Tambra, you really need to get a life. You really need to get a life. But Marie, I need you to find something to do, because you was mad at Latrice over the wigs. I don't know why. You doing too much. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. So, y'all, I want Marie to get up off the show.
Bye,
We got
Marie.
her. She's a waste of damn time.
So
we have 70 people in the building. Okay.
whoop,
We need it and lock up on the video, please. Okay. And we're gonna play it while y'all like the video.
Yeah. Work. See me, I can work. See me do me dirt. So me for that work. When you walk a line. In the girls, them try me, I deserve. Listen to I be lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience.
All right, y'all. So now that we done got that out the way, okay? Good riddance, Marie, and hello, Love and Maritinsville. All right? Y'all, this week's episode... The gaslighting, I don't know if Marceau has stock in Shell or Exxon. It's a lot, because he put a lot of gasoline on his drawers for his wife. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. The bullshit of the bullshittery. I wonder if his toilet is overworked.
It's clogged up.
It's clogged up. Because he is full of all the shit. And to get that, he must have bought one of my detoxes to get that about you. Okay? That's a lot. It's a lot.
Do you? Because I've seen a lot of people say it's fake what him and her doing. What do you think about that?
You know what? I'm going to say this. Hey, Alf MC, we sees you over here in the crowd. Thank you so much for coming on and joining us. Okay? Thank you. I'm listening to rapping gifts. I know that's right. Listen, we talked about the rapping gifts earlier, Alf. But here's the thing. I think Letitia is for real, and I think Marceau is for fake. I think that he is playing for the long haul. Marceau loves the limelight. He loves to be seen. He wants to be in the get down with the get down. He wants to dig the scene with the gangster lean.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Tisha, on the other hand, is very emotional. She is very like, I'm for real. Like, you really? Okay. You really gonna not think that this vasectomy failed?
Yeah.
Is you what? She like, listen, is you blood or cuz? All right. What's up with it? Cause this right here, okay? You best to believe whatever I tell you. Cause I believe all that shit you be talking to me. Okay? And I agree with her. I do. And I never, ever, ever, ever agree with her. And the thing is, I love how Mel was the one that brought her the alley oop. Because,
Yeah.
see, you're not smart enough to come out with that. You and your good sister-in-law, okay? Your good sister-in-law, y'all both are in the sunken place. They place, okay?
Friend.
But are always, okay, going along with whatever Marceau and Maurice say. Y'all in the sunken place. Kimmy makes excuses for everything that Maurice does. Tisha makes excuses for Marceau. Now it's coming to bite you in the ass. All them times that you sat up there and agreed with him, I'm gonna ride for my husband. We ride or die. He riding in the car, but he ain't gonna die for your ass.
Ain't.
Period.
You gonna jump out there, bug, roll it, and leave you in there to fend. So
So
here's my thought.
go ahead.
I actually feel like I'm 50-50 with Marceau and 100% with Tisha. I do feel like Tisha was definitely for real in those scenes. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would give him 50, but I do feel like a percentage of him was real as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was feeling the way. Now when it comes to Miss Kimmy, it makes no sense to me to be on the side of everybody but her. That's why I call Kimmy a snake, because freaking Mel don't even like Letitia for her to still have her back and be like, "No, you know that girl ain't cheating on you." And Kimmy, you could have did the exact same thing, friend. Like, we know medical science, it's a high probability that it ain't, but dang, girl, you could have stood on the side of womanhood and been like, "Now, nigga, you know she ain't cheating on you. Now you going too far." And then, and when we get our makeup done,
Mm-hmm.
say,
Mm-hmm.
"I
Come
see why."
on, say that. Say that, friend. Say that shit.
And
Listen.
then by yourself, you be like, "Now I see where he coming from." You know, it's one of those things. We on the same front line together. I'm rocking with you. Now behind the scenes, I'm telling you, I don't care what Shay say, and I'm a rock with her. If she want to stand 10 toes down, I'm stand. And then when we go backstage, now friend,
Right.
now
Literally,
my friend.
real time. Real time. Listen, she does it for real. Okay? She's like, girl, ain't nothing. You ain't had to say that now. And that's why I love this lady right here. Okay? And when we meet in person, I'm gonna hug you down, girl. I'm gonna hug you down. I'm gonna have a nice present for
So silly.
you. Listen, I love my friend here. But that's what it's all about.
That's it.
Listen, you shame the devil later.
Do
Okay?
that.
And I feel like with Kimmy, she is always making excuses for these shiny head, small head, bald head fools on this cast. All three of them. She can't help herself. Martell, he's a good guy.
Good man, Savannah.
Oh, he really is sweet. Even though he ain't take me on no damn honeymoon, and broke ass Destiny is the only reason why we had a honeymoon. And
Oh,
now we don't know where the hell she at, because her man is dating the damn is married to the producer, but that's another story.
my
And
God.
then Marceau calling me the side chick, but I'm gonna go 10 toes down with these.
All right for Marceau.
I don't get it.
Hey, Kimmy, girl, come on.
But Letitia, you know what? I don't feel sorry for you, because Mel tried to give you the alley oop, and she said, "Well, that's just like she, had your back when your back was on the internet."
That
And
part.
okay,
Well,
she's
she kind of took it a little bit because she
yeah,
was like she blindly followed you. She like
yeah,
I blind, so she kind of took it a little bit.
she did. But let me tell you where she fucked up, because then you go outside. Talking about something, Mel, you look just like Martell with them glasses on. Tisha, take your ass back on the other side of the tracks because I'm about to call the train to run your ass over. Why the hell would you say that? Why? Why would you do that? Because
So
you don't.
here's the thing. I don't feel like she meant it. Oh, they're gonna eat me up for this. I don't feel like she meant it in a way of, oh, yeah. I don't think she meant it like that. I think it was more of, dang, he had on, like, what's up with y'all in the glasses? For me, I think that's how it was taken. I don't
Friend.
feel like it was a, oh, y'all clicked up, linked up, y'all.
Oh no, it ain't y'all clicked up, linked up. It was I'm being a smart ass. Cause
You
I'm
think
going.
so? I don't think she
Oh
meant
yeah.
it that way.
Listen, friend, I love you, but I'm gonna have to take rose-colored glasses up off you. That's what I'm going.
Okay.
Cause them glasses is rosy posy. Okay, Tisha was being an asshole. She like, oh yeah, and you think you're slick, okay? Thank you for giving me a little alley-oop, but my husband was up in there protecting you, okay? Talking about Martell Hope and Melody Rogers, we don't want to mix them together. Yeah, I think that, and I raised you. My husband don't need to be protecting you, okay? Because my husband need to protect me. He don't even protect me, and he protecting you. So you know what? Oh, Mel, you wearing them glasses like Martell. That's where she did it. She was being an asshole. Absolutely. There is why, even if I'm thinking that, common sense would tell me I might not want to say that out loud. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you say worth the squeeze? It just ain't.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think she meant, for me, I don't think she meant anything by it.
Oh,
But
Miss A.
let me check my glasses for you. Let me see. let me check
We gonna get you some contacts. Miss Ann said, "I think she was being dim." Okay, you know what? I can see both sides. She potentially could have been, not thinking anything of it. But the way
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Tisha, I think she was very intentional about being an ass. She was being funny, insinuating that even apart, they still do stuff alike. But see, and that's the thing. Don't even say that. It's a lot going on. We don't even need to playfully make any comparisons between these two because this is around the time where the revenge pee was going on. The custody stuff was still going on. Like, yeah, it's a lot. Alpha MC says teacher was definitely being an ass with that sunglasses statement. As well as this girl really think highly of herself when Melody was making her boomerang. See, there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what, see, Alf, we see each other. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and wrap a gift for you just for that. That's what I'm going to do. While you wrapping gifts, I'm going to wrap one for you, friend. Brittany Janae says, well, Letitia is a nitwit. Well, when you're right, you're right. Okay, you're right, you're right. But yeah, I think that in my opinion, I can see both sides. I will give you
Yeah.
that sides. But in my opinion, I'm gonna go on the side of her being an asshole.
Got it.
Yep.
I ain't mad at it. I'm here for it.
So Marceau in this room with Letitia saying, I'm gonna err on the side of science. Okay. Yeah. If you had said that you were pregnant, I would be getting a DNA test. And he's like, that's just like me. He tells his friends outside, that's just like me, getting a STD test and saying, oh, okay, well, I don't got nothing. What?
It's not the same, sir.
Not
It's not the same.
go and get an STD test outside of your normal checkup, then that means you have something in the back of your head that's taunting you because you did something wrong.
And that means you done stuck your Peter weed somewhere you ain't supposed to go.
Exactly.
It's not the same.
Right, correct. Now you're not gonna go if you're getting a test, that means you're suspecting that somebody gave you something,
Yep.
right? Tisha has been pregnant before, so
Yep.
she's on the side of, hey, I done did this 3 times. I know what it's like. I know what it look like. I know what it be like. Okay. So if I'm feeling like this, yes, my husband has a vasectomy. Does this motherfucker not working?
Right.
Shot has been shot.
And that's why I don't like I'm standing on the side of science. There are multiple women who've had babies and their tubes have been tied and they still get pregnant. So
I know one of my cousins, tubes tied, had a baby. One of my friends had a vasectomy, got his wife pregnant.
yes. And for him to be like, oh, it's men really out here in the world to think he should go look it up on TikTok. This man had it done twice and kept getting his wife pregnant because they had already had some kids. It's a thing,
Yep.
but I get why Tisha and I'm not mad at Tisha for feeling this way. Of all things, this where your mind went to. Why would you think I would cheat on you? No, you the cheater. Ain't nothing coming out on me. It's coming out on you. So I feel like she really was upset with him, and he is being now that who was being the a-hole was Marceau, and he was being a big a-hole, big time.
Absolutely. And even Chris was like, I mean, dude, the pregnancy test was negative. Like, let it go.
Why is it a big deal?
And you have the audacity to be making this a big deal out of all the stuff that you've done.
Oh.
And I feel like this was just a way for him to cover up what's really going on in their life. With y'all being sued, y'all living from pillar to post, all this stuff that's going on. Y'all are over here being the great pretenders, and we see it. So you cover it up with this little pitiful ass pregnancy scare that we don't make no damn sense.
Correct.
Wasting our time. So what do you think about, and we ain't gonna give no more smoke to that, because there's smoke between Tisha and Marceau, ain't no damn fire or flames. It's just Marceau. Okay. Marceau wants to be seen. Stormy even said, somebody said here, Stormy said that So likes to make moments on camera. He absolutely does.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He lives for it.
Alpha MC Team Cancer. See, we know what we don't do us 69 all day. All right. Moving right along. Yeah, she said that he likes to create moments on camera so that he can, I guess they must get paid for every episode that you on, which if that's the case, that's shady on production's end, because the Scotts have not been in quite a few episodes. So I guess they're trying to send them a message like, listen, tell your life and tell the truth, you ain't going to be shown.
Yeah.
You're going to be invisible. We may not fire you right away.
Yeah.
But you not be on this TV show.
Fade them out.
Fade them right on out. Fade to black.
Yep. Fade them out.
Okay. No pun intended. But y'all, that was really all it was in this episode. It continues to bother me to see Kimmy and Maurice in this sex talk crap. Maurice gave her this old bullshit ass apology. He was more sincere in his confessional with the apology than he was in front of people. In the confessional, he was like, I wish I could just take it all back and delete it, babe. But in front of everybody, he's just like, yeah, I should have never said it. I should have never said it, you know. It's really sensitive, you know. And Kimmy, she does so much for us, you know. I want him to put the fist up, you know. It's Kimmy. She's the lifeblood.
I've never had sexual relations with that woman. Never had sexual relations with that woman.
Sound like a damn politician.
Yeah.
It's between him talking like that and Kimmy with her witch hands. And babe, you know, you really just need to think through the stuff that you say, because you're going on all these platforms saying all this stuff and you know you don't really mean it. Stop talking to him.
But he do. He do. He means everything.
He means every word. And I love that. Okay, but if he's saying that from the heart, he said it with his chest, that means he really think like that.
He means it.
Like that, that's a problem. Okay? And
Mm-hmm.
nothing but a word. I mm,
I'm gonna
let
be honest. I could have passed this episode. It didn't give anything.
it didn't. And you know what? It's even furthermore that Stormy should take her ass over to Bell Collector because
It's time for her to leave.
I didn't care about her on this episode.
Yeah, it's time for her to leave. And you know what? Let me say this because Kimmy tried to make it seem like because when they was in the hot tub, and Mel was like, sex is the forefront of Marie's mind, or however she worded, and Kimmy wanted to combat it like, no, it's not, baby. Your whole 2 seasons have been about the fact that he's not getting any sex from you. So it doesn't matter what you're saying, Kimmy, when your husband is doing interviews and making y'all complete storyline about the fact that you ain't rolling over and giving him none.
I just cannot. I cannot with either one of them. Maurice has gone on several platforms talking the same old bullshit.
Yeah.
Several
And
platforms.
you was like, and he didn't even acknowledge me as a wife, but yet you want to go up for him, and he never acknowledged you. Girl.
Talking about how she even said in this episode how he spoke so highly of Kaya. Well,
Right.
that's my child, and she's my ex-wife. Okay, I'm your current wife, numbskull. Like, what the hell is? And I would much rather see Maurice on some. Hey, let's research what you should be eating. Let's take all the products house. You know what? I'm gonna live an alkaline life with you. Like, we need to eat all alkaline foods. We need to eat healthier. Let's work out together. Let's do this. I wanted to see him doing that. Not okay. You done your last chemo treatment? Okay, turn over and don't and always bring it back. Like,
Now
what
you
the hell?
grab your ankles.
Yeah, grab your ankles,
Grab your ankles.
head, grab your butt cheeks and pull them wide open.
Yep.
All of it's too much.
And it's giving insensitive. And here's the thing: we know reality. We know men like definitely into sex and all of that. But I also feel like I'm not mad at him. The witch hands. I'm not mad at him for even saying, "Hey, I'm ready for us to get back into an intimate lifestyle."
Mm-hmm.
But in that same breath, you can also say, "What do that look like for you?"
Right.
What do they look like? How can we do and just move on? But it's all about I need it. Bruh, you're not gonna ready to tell me at your big age of 50, 40, whatever years old that you getting it up every 5 minutes. Unless you swallowing the whole bottle of the blue pills. Go have
Child.
some of these.
Mm.
I don't believe it.
It's given very much erectile dysfunction. That's what
Thank you.
it's given every bit of erectile dysfunction. Boy, go sit down. Get
Please.
you get you some ginseng and some sea moss and get your life. That's what you need to do. And share it with Kimmy.
And the
Maybe
same
that
man who had a doggone back brace on. Bruh, please.
right. Get
Bruh,
out. You couldn't even bounce her in the air.
couldn't.
Because your back might break. Boy, you ain't cracking backs. Your back already cracked. Like,
His
what
back got cracked just from picking up a pin from off the floor. Boy, good. Bye.
was you at Tyler Perry's house? And on that note,
I gotta see.
y'all done got an extra 15 minutes up out of us, y'all. We are at the last of the live. Sean, you got anything else you got to say about this episode here?
I don't. No, I ain't got none. I ain't got not a thing. That's it, friend.
Well, in other words, okay, listen. Thank y'all so much for watching. That's all we got for the evening. Okay. Up in Marriage Huntsville, it just wasn't given what it needed to be gave. This whole guess who's coming to dinner with Kiki coming. I'm not excited about next week to see her. Who cares? Who cares? I don't. What is Kiki about to bring to this? I think this is where we're going to really learn what really happened with this whole content creator versus Kiki situation and who was right and who was wrong. But I guess at this point, we all just kind of don't give a damn. That's just where I'm at with it at this point. So let's just move on, see what it was. What did Mel really say? And this will really give us a bird's eye view of whether production is going to clean it up for in one person's favor. We'll be able to see. So y'all, we'll see what happens next week. Still don't plan to see much of Stormy.
Yeah.
Where her storyline is going anywhere. Yeah, that's all I pretty much got for that. Oh, and Mel and Martell are gonna blow up, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about consistently forcing them to be around each other. I don't know if that's healthy nor a necessity.
Yeah.
But we'll
I
see.
think that Martell, I don't know. I was about to say I think Martell should be left out, but then I don't know. I don't know how it should go. But I do agree with that. I don't think that they should always be forced to kind of film together and kind of be in a place when you know that they got a lot of turmoil going on behind the scenes. So,
right.
Yeah, I don't know how that looks like, or what that looks like.
Well, as Love and Marriage Huntsville turns, child,
a mess.
Is what it is. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning into the Unbiased Opinion Panel with myself, Shay Renee Online, and my good sis, Conversations with Sean. Y'all know what y'all need to do if you have not already. Go ahead over there and subscribe, like the video on her end, and come on back and tiptoe over here. Like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you are in the middle of watching it in the meantime, make sure you comment down below what you think about this live and what you would like to see us talk about in the future in an unbiased manner. After all that, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you in the next roll.
See you next time. Bye.